Yeah. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Comfort Stop.
Yeah, let's get our sexy voices on, you guys. Yeah.
Sex podcast background.
Yeah, that purple haze background. Yeah. Ron's looking good back there with the new podcast studio. We got Lino with an episode of Black Curtain. Yeah, charged. Guilty as charged.
Oh yeah, get your shirt.
Dude, is he even going to show up? Is that dude even going to show up to the convention?
I wouldn't if I was him.
I don't think he's going to show up either. Well, he might have to show up now. I don't know if you guys heard the news. I'm not sure if you guys heard the news, but Eddie Davidson has stepped out. He announced on the 19th, and he announced that he's out of the race. So that means that it's just gonna be the CLC. And ladies and gentlemen, running down the street is Mike Caref, throwing his hands up. He's joyful. There's a few tears coming down, and yeah, Mike is joyful right now because, man, I think Mike Caref just dodged a bullet. What do you guys think about Mike Caref right now?
What do you think about Mike Caref now taking over in place for Eddie Davidson? You think that was the play?
Man, you know, it sounds like it would be a good play. It's all establishment, right? Like, it's all his homies who he already knows. And he wants the sexy position. Like, I want to be president. I don't want to be vice president. I don't want to be EVP. I want to be president, right? Yeah. But I don't see him running with Peralta. That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I think so.
He's been.
Would you run with Peralta?
No, I wouldn't. I don't know why anybody would run with him, but I was just wondering if there was a story or something where he's been critical of Peralta or said something about him or any of that.
No. Well, you know what I heard today, gentlemen, is that Eddie bowed out of the race due to his wife's she has a health condition. Hopefully, you know, they get that taken care of. Man, but
for sure.
Yeah, it just kind of sucks though. Like, man, all those people got their hopes up 2 weeks ago, right? And all the turmoil surrounding like that ticket.
It was buzzing, right?
Yeah, it was freaking buzz. I thought LA was gonna be super lit, right? I was like, damn, it's gonna be off the hook in LA. And now it's just like the McGregor fight where he fucking tore his knee like with a flying kick. Like, oh shit, it's over.
Yeah, it was a lot of controversy around it, right? Like the first thing that caught my mind was the Peralta pick, and then
ladies and gentlemen, in the bottom of the screen we have Clark Kent. Clark motherfucking Kent is in the building. Ron, how are you, buddy?
Man, I'm just
How's
trying
it
to
going, Clark?
this night, man. We sending out the signal, man. We looking for him right now. We looking for any kind of superhero to come our way to help save the NALC right now. Hopefully someone answers the beckoning call here, and we gonna find out, right?
Yeah, hopefully that big black caucus is gonna fucking come through and save the day.
Man, the caucuses, man. What's up with that?
I don't know. There's a lot of them, dude.
Man,
There's a lot of fucking little fucking
man.
What's up with all the subdivisions?
We got so many caucuses. We're gonna need a caucus just to coordinate other caucuses.
That's gotta be a big cock to fit all those caucuses on.
I'm gonna start the common sense caucus. Membership requirement. All you gotta do is carry fucking mail. How about that? We call it the letter carriers.
Damn, dude. What is all the subdivisions going on? Like, why can't it just be like the carrier? The fucking letter carriers caucus. And why does it have to be called caucus?
I don't know, man. You go ask Caucus Aurelius.
Caucus Aurelius. Oh god, dude, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, we got all these different cocks. Fucking
a lot of subgroups. Why do we got a subgroup? We are letter carriers, retired or active. It doesn't matter. Letter carriers. I just feel like that's just further it
separates.
it's more divisiveness. It creates more division. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I get it, but at the end of the day, you're creating more division by doing this shit.
Yeah.
What's that post on?
I don't know. It was on fucking, I don't know, some Dusty. Shout out to Dusty. He sent it to me and I sent it. There's a screenshot.
What post?
What is it? The Carriers Queer Caucus.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a mall directory at this fucking convention.
Hey, we're gonna need fucking STD fucking test at the fucking convention. Shit.
Coffee caucus.
God damn.
Point caucus.
Hey, fucking
meeting caucus.
fucking the herpes fucking the gift that keeps on giving caucus. Like Jesus Christ. And we're gonna have the fucking the Cuban Carriers Caucus.
Hey, you know what though? What is that slate called? With Murphy and all them.
The commie slate.
The commie slate.
The socialist.
The stand up slate. Let me ask you something. If you're out there, you're trying to do good for letter carriers. You go to these protests, you'll hold signs, you go to these marches, and you're in front of the senator or your Capitol Hill, whatever the fuck you're doing. And you want to represent carriers, right? You want to be AFL-CIO, right? Would you think that at holding that position, you would contribute to the letter carrier political fund? Let's be honest. Would you expect that person that's representing you in the AFL-CIO, right, to contribute to the letter carrier political fund? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Because there's some people on that slate that they don't pay dues, or I'm sorry, they don't contribute to the lick piff.
What if they pay in gum or
I mean, that's a trade-off.
cigarette?
Trade-off. I mean, that's another caucus. That's a separate caucus out there. The trade-off caucus. I mean, there's so many caucuses out here, bro. Nino, you're pretty quiet over there, man. What's up?
I'm a little camera shy, guys.
Nah, we got to get you going. Let's go. Let's go.
I'd pick a different name, man. I think it's I like branding. I think about that kind of stuff a lot. I'd probably call it the Letter Carrier Commission.
Ooh, that's a fucking good name right there. Yeah. The Letter Carrier Commission.
You know? And
yeah.
It'd be like a different vibe and shit. Because I think that's more inclusive. When you start getting into these little subgroups, you just start making it harder for people to be interested in it because they feel like it's just focused on something that just doesn't pertain to them. So it's kind of like a thing of circles. I've used that analogy before where it's like our circles intersect at a specific place, and that's where we can work together. We have different lives, you know what I mean? So all your fights aren't going to be all mine, you know? That's my take on it. Going back to the Davidson thing, the whole, what's his name, Mudd? What was the story?
Oh, David Mudd? Yeah. How much money did he owe, Lino?
Why?
I can't remember. I looked at the report real quick, and over the years, maybe, don't hold me to it, $300,000 allegedly.
Dude, how do you get $300,000 of union dues?
Like, how does that work, dude? I've never done the math to see how much I've actually paid into this fucking thing.
Did you hear about that?
This is the first time I've heard about it.
Okay, so
I'm disconnected, so I don't.
So I guess the NBA, that David Mudd, I guess they did some kind of fucking audit, and he hasn't paid union dues in a minute.
For years, right?
Yeah, he's running for fucking some caucus.
Is it him and wifey too, or is it just him?
He's got a fucking Lady Mudd?
I think there was two names in there. I just don't remember.
Oh, Anna Mudd, that's right. You did read that report.
I didn't read it. I just saw it somewhere.
Yeah, like a quick glance.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, what else does that fall on, though? You think National would know about that? Or should have known that they're, not paying them dues?
Man, well, the minute that we stop paying dues, what is it, like $30-something? Like, damn, they won't even fuck with us anymore.
Yeah, so David Mudd is a fucking scab.
Wow. Running for fucking office and holding office, huh?
Man.
Shit.
That's a trip.
Look at that.
That's a good point, dude. Like, dude, you have a scab. He's a scab.
Yeah,
A scab living off the membership.
it wasn't gonna be easy for Davidson because that was already, the Peralta thing, and now the mud thing, and God only knows the what else.
And he has the
thing.
NBA from our region that Bill Kriebel's running against, Brian Thompson. He's no
What's the
good,
story?
man.
Dude, he's got what is it? Fafieres or whatever the fuck?
Nick, yeah, his first name's Nick.
Dude, they were all for the fucking 1.3 fucking TA.
1.3.
What? Like, why would you even want to associate with that? I'm not
Trying to create
associating.
distance now. I'm sure.
Yeah.
We need to go look at the writings of these guys, bro. These guys been writing a bunch of bullshit for a bunch of years. They're probably better authors than they are labor representatives, in my opinion. But I want to see who it is that supported the fucking tentative agreement and who's still running now. And I want to see how they're able to reconcile all of that and close that loop. These people are crazy, dude.
Man, so what happens with these with that? What happens with that slate where he's got all those, where Eddie had all those people in position and now they don't have a leader? Do they just do like a switcheroo, or dude, if they just lose, they go back to carrying mail? Like, do they have a go-to, or does Renfro fucking kind of come back to the forefront? I don't know.
See, it's just like a soap opera.
That's all it is. One big soap opera.
Yeah, I
WWF.
can't wait for it to be over. You know?
Me too, dude. Me too.
Yeah, but this is what a time to be alive. Like, this is the funnest. This is the funnest. This shit has been in my 28 years at the post office. Like, this is the most drama like I've ever seen.
I was talking to my man before we got on this call here, and he said it best. He goes, "This shit's a dumpster fire." It's exactly what we're fucking seeing. Have you ever seen it this bad in all your years, Rick?
No,
Like this? Yeah.
no, this is bad.
Why
This
do you
is-
think that is?
Because like when you don't fucking do your chores for like a month or two. Imagine if you didn't do your chores for like fucking years. Like, you have to call like that hoarder company to come fucking help you clean your house.
1-800 got junk too?
Yeah, dude, I had a coworker that was actually on Hoarders
No.
season 2. Yeah, dude. Shout out to Michael Costanza. Man, he was on Hoarders, and man, their house was packed. His wife bought a lot of stuff.
Mm.
They had to like walk through pathways. Crazy, dude. Like, have you guys ever dealt with like a hoarder?
I had one on a route that I used to deliver to.
Dude, the smell of a hoarder's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it piles out into like the underneath the awning or the little patio or the patio, right? The garage, whatever it is.
Yeah. How about in the winter time?
Oof.
Dude, they got the heater on and that shit. Dude, like they fuck you in the summer because they got the AC on and like that exhaust air is blowing out by the box and you're like, oof. And then in the winter, the heater's on and you're like, that shit stinks.
You've delivered to the houses like that, I'm sure, all of us, right? Like, there's.
I think so.
I used to bring a tub and I put the tub there. No one damn well. Yeah, the mail still wouldn't be picked up, but eventually they have family members to come over and get the mail and try to clean that little area for the mailman. But you don't get that all the time.
Man.
Crazy.
Man, what about Manny Peralta's titties? Any fucking comments on those things? He looks like a melted fucking Hershey Kiss that's fucking been in the sun, just like melting. Hey, Manny Peralta's titties go to the sides too, like they poke out to the sides.
Two raccoons and a fucking gunny sack, bro. Just running around.
I'm all, what's going on inside of his shirt?
Missile tip Manny, dog.
God dang. Yeah.
Maybe we gonna get them titties when we get older. You never know.
I'm not getting those titties.
I'm gonna do my damnedest not to either. But
God damn. That motherfucker, he needs to go on a fucking diet.
I've been slipping lately. I'm gonna get them before y'all do. I probably already got them started, boy. Shit.
I want to see, hey, Manny Peralta's safety videos. I want to see what he has for lunch every day.
Man, that should be a health concern, man. Health and safety.
Have for lunch cookies,
Our health
fucking
and
milk and cookies.
our health and safety director is a hazard to himself. What's up?
Damn. Yeah, that's all I saw in that video though was titties. I was like, damn, he's got fucking moobs on him. Look at those moobs. Fucking I would have put a jacket on. You know, I think I'm self conscious. Like I would have put a jacket on just to cut like a sports coat. You know.
Well, listen. Now that there's no Eddie Davidson stepped out, we don't. I mean, that means he's not on that ticket, right?
Well, I have no idea what the is that ticket and is it done?
We're gonna find out.
Dude, you know what I did like about Eddie Davidson though? I have to give it up to Eddie Davidson was the fucking hand pose though. Like he had that like it looked like fucking George Washington it looked like what do you call the Mason, the Freemason? Like he had that Freemason look like inside the jacket. Like if he had a sports coat on, it'd be inside. Like
I've never seen anybody pose like that or hold that posture like that. I've never seen that.
We call that a ready stance.
oh, is that a ready stance?
Like this. That's usually in like law enforcement. That's our ready stance because when your hands are here, you're quicker to react rather than when your hands are down here.
Oh, dude, you did it real perfect too, Ron. Like the movements. He was like, "Yeah, well, fight it's a CLC, but it doesn't matter. Like it's okay. We're not gonna run nobody against him." That. Let me tell you,
It makes sense.
That's. I mean, I do that. I catch myself doing that. If I'm standing in line for something, my hands are always up like this.
if you ever see me with my hands like this, I got fucking acid reflux.
You're having a heart attack?
I'm having the acid reflux. Like,
Reflux.
yes.
Hey, you were in law enforcement, right, Ron?
I went to the academy. Yeah. Graduated, did my thing, and then I chose to go to run boot camps and juvenile justice corrections. Did all that.
Yeah. Now it makes sense. It sounds like I'm critical to Davidson. By the way, I'm not. I've heard good things about him. I really have. You know?
Same.
And I'm sure he's a nice guy. You know, and in my region, I hear really good things about him. But I'm sad to hear that he's having situations that are making him have to withdraw.
I would have loved to see it play out.
Yeah.
Me too. There was gonna be a bunch of shit talking. It was already going.
Yeah,
on.
dude. Like if there was one guy that was gonna fucking rally the unspoken for, like it was him. And man, he had a lot of people. Like I don't know if
I wasn't feeling the slate. I really wasn't.
The slate, yeah.
But you know what though? Like when it comes to like him and the slate, like you don't necessarily have to go with like his.
You don't vote for the slate, right?
Yeah, right. So like he could like potentially had like a CLC type of slate, right? If everybody else got voted in.
But the slate is very telling too, and that makes me not like him and his decision-making process. Like I connect all those things. How do you get Manny Peralta and we're out here dying and shit? And everything that you see going on and things
Dude,
not
and
improving.
he waited that long.
Waited
Like,
that
to come up
long
with that.
But Manny Peralta, I'm sorry. You could say what you will about Eddie Davidson being a great guy, all that shit. But to put Manny up there on that ticket, I don't see it. And I know I'm biased because everything that I've heard and the people I talked to, throughout doing Fed Up and Tina's story especially. Tina wasn't the only one. She was the only one you heard on Fed Up talk about it. But everybody has a Manny Peralta story. Go ask people and different people. That's because you were in the gym working out and not stuffing your face. You would have one if you would eat lunch with him. But listen, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call it what it is. And
let's go.
Manny, he's just a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Somewhere along the lines, you lost your bearings. You got complacent. You don't give a fuck no more. And now all of a sudden, you're coming out with videos popping out of nowhere. All of a sudden, like you care. Where the fuck was that shit like 2 months ago when the heat was really bad, right? You're gonna wait till the summer's almost through to pop shit out like that. And then again, the way you talk to the members privately on certain issues that they're going through. You don't talk to people like that. You're there to help the people. You're there to help the people in this membership that are reaching out to you. And the minute you stop doing that is the minute that we got to start questioning your not just loyalty, but your trustworthiness, your accountability, your integrity. Because at that point, you're complacent. You're complacent to the fucking salary that you're getting. You're complacent that you're indoors in the fucking AC. And again, I said this before, I think when I did the episode with Tina, on episode 45 with Fed Up. I was like, yo, everything you did in the past is what you fucking did. It's what you did. But we don't care about what you did. We care about what you're doing now. How are you helping us now? There's that face.
Results.
There's face. I don't even know what the fuck that is. That's scary. That's like the Shining type shit right there.
Man, Clark Kent is gone. Welcome to the fucking podcast, Superman.
Fuck Manny Peralta.
Man, you know what? Here, my opinion on Manny Peralta.
Let's hear it.
Manuel Peralta. I used to hear a lot of good things about Manny Peralta back in 2002, maybe. This is when before like some of the older retirees retired. They were like, "Oh, I'm friend." My buddy Ed was like, "Oh yeah, I'm friends with Manny Peralta. Yeah, give Manny Peralta a call. Like he go fix it for you. Like Manny Peralta." And you know what? Like that was decades ago. You know,
Yeah.
but I think people fall in love. People fall in love with the decades ago persona and somehow like give a pass to the current persona. And
they did.
Yeah, and it's almost like when you watch a fighter, you know, and you're like when you see Mike Tyson early on, you're like, oh, he's a fucking beast. But then he gets old and he fights Lennox Lewis, and you're like, I love he's still a beast. And it's just like, you know, that's not the guy anymore.
Because that's because he lost a fight, and that same principle applies here. When
the game passed him up.
Forget
it. And I think that's what happens. Like I think in these positions, the position passes them up.
So what do you think about this? Term limits. Should there be term limits?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think so.
That might help curb that complacency and all that bullshit, and get fresh blood in there who want to do a great job and continue doing so.
Now, what would the term limits be if you were to make the rules?
I don't know. The thing, it's not on me. I mean, maybe 4
years, and that's
terms.
Same thing as a president. If you get elected again, then you do another term. After 2 terms, done.
Okay, what's the max? Oh, 2 terms.
That's what I said. Years? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but that's go ahead, Lino.
What I think ends up happening though is that you'll end up having to pension a bunch of more people, and probably that's why, as a business model,
true. I can see that. But what if you need? I think the minimum is 5 years to work at National to collect a second pension. 5 years, so that's 2 terms, right? Because 4 years and then another 4 years. So you'll have those. You'll have the 5 in. You'll have 8. So if you're giving out more pensions, will that tip the scales or stay the same on the scales? Where someone stays 30 fucking years, I'm just throwing a number out there, long ass time, and you're building and building and building that high fucking at that 3, whereas you have these other people who have these other terms, and it stays. It's not as much as what the high 3 would be for those that been working 20 some years, whatever the case is at National. Would that tip the scale more, or would that keep it the same if you had a term? In essence, to that, because if they not, chances are they were a letter carrier before they went up to National, right? So they're gonna have 2 pensions more than likely, right? So that's why I said that, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean,
I don't know what the implications are. We'd have to like check out what the specifics are. I thought it was 6 years to be able to get a pension, but a term is how long? 3 years or 4 years for these national positions? I don't even know.
So it'll be 4, right?
4,
yeah,
right?
4 years? I don't know, though, I'll be honest.
I think it's 4. Hey, but let me. I'm sorry, Lino. Go ahead.
Go for it.
Before this slips my mind, term limits sound good, but what about like if you got paid for your performance? Like if you had MBAs that had to keep a certain winning percentage or had to have a certain amount of arbitrations like a quarter or yearly. And if you fall under that, then you don't make X amount of dollars. But to pay somebody, to pay even like a president like 330,000 without any type of results, like I think you should have to earn the money. Like
I I agree with you because the reason my beef with Manny Peralta is just the results that I haven't seen, and I don't know how long he's been in that position, but whoever it is that has been in that position, I've seen a decline, and so maybe we don't even need the position, right? So whatever their position
Health
is,
director?
whatever, huh?
What position?
His safety and health director for the last 10 years, I've seen a steady decline in the conditions at work and
It's
the
interesting that you
situation.
said that because you see a decline. You just said that, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Also, how many people don't report fucking work injuries because they're
Yes.
scared?
Yes.
Again, that falls on health and safety. So even if you have somebody great at the health and safety director, it still falls on an individual to report their injury when they get injured at work, right?
Yeah.
And I say that because it's not just an OWCP issue or the carrier's health issue or safety, but it's also an issue as far as contractually, because how many things did they violate? I'm talking management now, right? When shit goes awry. So I think you still need a safety and health director in there to help with those things. One of the good things that Manny helped do was, dignity and respect.
That was his
Oh,
work.
did he?
That was his work.
Okay. Well, shout out to him for that. But
And that's dignity and work. That's dignity and respect in the workplace, right? But again, what you did back then doesn't atone for what you don't do today. And I think complacency has a huge fucking thing. So whatever the answer is to this, term limits or whatever the case is, or how about this? Quite simple. Get the fuck out and vote. That's it.
that's
vote.
the real answer, brother.
That's the real answer. Nobody fucking votes anymore, but they want to sit around and fucking bitch, moan, and complain. Listen, that stand-up fucking slate, say what you will about them. There's some people on there that maybe I like, some people I fucking don't like. But at the end of the day, at least they're trying to do something. And I got to applaud that because there's a lot of people who do keyboard warrior type shit. And they stay quiet and they don't do nothing but just want to see chaos and talk shit. That's their MO. And a lot of people because they be fucking with you too,
Yeah, for sure. There's a few things, right? It's what can we implement as a system that could not allow someone that doesn't produce results to stay in a position of leadership. There's that, but you nailed it, dude. If it comes down to being active and involved in not just the union, dude, the government too, and your communities and everything. Most people are just trying to, I guess, mind their business and get by and slide and let me just, continue forward with a horse with blinders on and shit. But that's how we get here. Get here. And the establishment benefits as participation rates drop.
Yeah.
And so they love that. They love that.
And that falls back on some of the other issues, though, like retirees. I hate when people talk shit about retirees. Listen, there's some retirees out there that, they run shit in their fucking branch. But again, I said it before. Why is that? Because maybe in certain branches, more retirees show up to fucking union meetings than active letter carriers. That's a huge fucking problem. How do you know what's going on? No wonder they got bullshit leaders in these local, unions across the country here because they don't show up to their meetings. So I don't know, man. There's a lot to it. I think even if you fix that issue, it's still going to come down to voting, but also union participation. But how do you want to expect people to participate when, if you're a newbie coming in, what's your job as the president? To get that new carrier, right, to join a union, right? If you're a new carrier and you're hearing terms like scab and you're hearing all this shit, and I know some people are going to argue this. It's different meaning, different tone behind that word scab, right? But it's used in a derogatory manner, nonetheless. If they hear that, how's that going to affect them and wanting to join a union, right? Number one. And number two, when they see the bullshit that goes on in the union, Do you think they want to join a union that doesn't have their fucking back when they see all this shit happening? They hear all the podcasters, you know, such as you guys, myself, and others, when they hear the stories from other people and read them, what's going on different fucking social media profiles. The chips are stacked against us. I mean, technology is a wonderful tool, but if you're using it wrong, like a lot of people do, it's another factor that drives things. Which brings me to another point, gentlemen. AI.
Oh, we're gonna talk about AI, huh?
Talk about AI.
Yeah,
Talk about it.
I'll go
Who
last.
uses AI here? I do.
I do.
I use AI. I love AI.
Hell yeah. I've learned a bunch of shit using that. You know, I've known more about history now thanks to AI than I knew before. And not only history, anything that I'm curious about, I'll go there. And I know that I'm as conspiratorial as it gets. I know that they could use that as a way to manipulate us
Mike
too.
Caref told me about you.
Yeah? We're the conspiracy bunch, right? Shout out to Mike Caref, man. We're nice guys, bro. We'd like to have you, you know, on the pod one day,
No, I'm
bro.
not.
Nah, you are, bro. You're a great dude.
Come on.
All three,
Hey, you know
all three
what?
of us.
Like, hey, since we're talking about Mike Caref, let's talk. Let me throw this at Mike Caref. Like Mike Caref has a lot of people that, you know, support him, and they go to bat for him. Like when they see posts of like just roasting, you know, like or sigging or clowning. They fight back for him. But what you guys fail to understand is Mike Caref, I think for his fucking birthday, dude, he paid, like he had a roast. Like the dude like has a sense of humor. Like I don't think he's fucking tripping off like getting roasted, dude. Like he threw himself a roast. Like if I thought he was gonna commit suicide or something by me fucking roasting him or fucking clowning, I'd be like, man, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, of course I should. But it's just one of those things. Like you guys, man, some of these people are like, oh my god, why do you do like, dude? Like he's got a sense of humor. Like he's not crying about the shit. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I hope he's not crying about the shit. But
I'm sure.
Shit.
I hope he's not. But like, dude, I feel like that dude has a sense of humor on him.
Yeah, and I like him if he does, because if you don't have a sense of humor, then I kind of can't, you know. You can't laugh at yourself, dude. Yeah, I don't.
Dude, he's always laughing.
Oh.
Yeah, guys. You know, so what we're gonna do? Yeah, fuck it. What about Manny Peralta's titties? Fuck. What about those titties? Does he have names for those motherfuckers?
Dang. Hey, the director of safety and health should, huh?
Lefty Lucy, righty tighty.
The director of safety and health should be somebody in shape and shit, right? And promoting wellness and hey, you gotta, you know.
Dude, yeah, I'll give you guys fucking $10 each if you could tell me who the director of health and safety was before him without using AI.
Was that? I don't know,
You got
bro.
me.
I don't know either.
Let's find out.
He's been in there a long time, right?
Hit your machine up. Hit Kriya up. Ask Kriya.
Nah, Kriya won't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know about Kriya, yeah, go ahead and subscribe to Kriya, get some tokens. You know, you take advantage of the trial. If you haven't, it's a great tool. It's a great fucking tool. Kriya.
Thank you, my brothers.
Yeah.
And you know what else about the whole Mike Caref thing? Is
What's up?
You said how his supporters got his back, and that's cool and everything. Listen, go support your candidate that you support, right? But that whole Mike Caref episode that I did on Fed Up, that ruffled a lot of feathers well after I released that shit. And the funny thing to me is everybody thinks I made a diss track. No, that was no diss track. That was a track based on the episode that I did, right? I could have went harder. That was no diss track, but they took it as a diss track. And yeah, It was crazy because they went and got. No one knows of this, but I got threats. I got death threats, which is cool. Hey, I don't talk is talk. You show up on someone's doorstep, then that's more than talk. But I don't worry about that stuff because again, people are expressing how they feel and support for them, and it was all indirect anyway. But you got to take every threat credible and serious anyway. But my point of saying that all was his supporters had his back in that way as well. And for me personally, I don't see there's nothing wrong with that. You could say what you want about me. I still say that I don't see nothing wrong with that either. Right?
I respect it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like you're not gonna hurt my fucking feelings. I mean, they tried. They made 3 diss tracks about me, right? One went viral, two didn't. 2 were behind the scenes, and you didn't hear me respond because I didn't need to. You know, it's just funny to me. But guys, keep at it, bro. Keep at it. Keep them coming. You know, at the end of this election, and you know what? I'm gonna say it here. Even though I'm checking out and I'm moving on with my shit in a different direction, if Mike Caref wins, I will make a public apology. Even though I ain't doing anything fucking wrong. But I'll be the first one. Why? Because I can do that. That's who I am. And I'll take everything back that I said about the man. But then he has to prove it to the whole membership and everybody else that I got here because of this. Now it's time for me to take action and do what I got to do. And guess what? It may not be Ron Speakman doing it anymore. It might be Lino. It might be Rick. It might be somebody else doing it if he doesn't live up to his expectations or to what he's saying and live up to his word, right? So, but just fun facts for you were looking for that information there.
Hey, really quick, Brian Hellman served as NALC Director and Safety and Health through the 2010 National Convention. Manny Peralta, a gentleman named Brian Hellman. Manny Peralta Jr. was elected Director of Safety and Health at the 67th Biannual Convention at Anaheim in 2010 and took office afterward. He's been reelected multiple times, 2014, 18, and 22. So there it is.
I was right. Decades. Yeah.
4-year terms. So he's been in there since 2010, bro. So 16 years. You know.
Man.
And
he just puts out articles, and he did the seatbelt pledge. Like, hey guys, it's Manny Peralta. Yeah, you know, when you get out there, just put your seatbelt on. Take that pledge today. Yeah. What are we gonna do? Thanks.
Shit, huh?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna form the Common Sense Caucus. The Safety
Common Sense Commission.
Huh?
The Common Sense Commission.
There it is, Common Sense Commission.
Decades, like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
But it's I can't put all of the blame on him either. These guys, what annoys me about these guys is that they never take any blame. It's never their fault why shit has been going south, you know? And I don't want to hear that shit.
And if you're gonna shoot yourself, go bring the mail back to the office.
Whoa, that's
right?
Fucking horrible, dude. Fucking guy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
If you're not producing results, bro, like you might as well have high school students in there, dude. Freshmen, fuck it. Nobody's gonna really tell the difference. Not most carriers, a lot of carriers, because at least at Flagler, can't speak for everybody. I have had a lot of conversations online with people everywhere, but and they've told me the same shit. It's like I don't even know why I pay union dues sometimes.
Exactly.
That's a bad take, man. If that's what your membership is saying, it's not good. You're doing bad business.
And there's some great fucking stewards, presidents, vice presidents, and local unions across this country. And I feel
Rod Stewart.
I feel bad for the great ones, you know, because they get a bad rap because of the idiots out here.
Yeah, for sure. There are a lot of people doing good work, man, and it's hard to tell who's the fucking bullshitter, who's the poser, and who's the real one putting in the work, you know? It's not always clear. These guys are very good at the power game. That's what this whole shit is about, by the way. It's a power dynamic game. It's a grab. And these guys, they're very good at it. It's like a club and shit, and they got each other's back. Imagine how scary it must be for one of these dudes that already have a position. Let's say they're known in their region and it's safe to be an NBA where they're at. And they're stepping up to do something else. And they fucking lose that shit. And then they got to go back to deliver mail. Like, it seems like if there's a club and everybody's just trying to kind of help each other until it's politically inconvenient to do it, and then it's like, yo, let me throw this dead body off to the side, which is why I was surprised why that was the pick. Like, dude, that's just an easy thing for people to, you know, take aim at. At least it was for me, dude. Like, how are you, safety and health, who are you, dude? What have you done? I haven't seen nothing. And now, especially knowing that it's been, what, 16 years he's been in there? Yeah, that sounds about the amount of time that I've seen a huge decline, because I've been in this shit for 21 years, you know. But
what have you done for me lately?
That's what it ends up being, unfortunately, you know what I mean? But it's true, though. We're talking about results. And to go back to what you said about, you know, having like an incentive kind of thing go on, like, I like that idea.
Yeah. Performance-based reviews.
Yeah, you got to produce.
Yeah.
But the moment you start talking that, then, you know, the people out there are going to be, some of the people out there are going to be like, oh, but that goes against the very same thing of, you know, union.
Democrat.
Yeah, but how about this? So the terms are 4 years. So what if you did every 2 years? Members could anonymously evaluate accountability, transparency, availability.
You know, the best ability is dependability.
Shout out James Henry.
Shout out Henry. Leadership effectiveness. Like, these things could be evaluated by the membership every 2 years on these people, and then and throw that in there with the performance-based reviews, and it's from the membership. So, but that'd be, man, you would need another caucus to do that. So I don't know.
Shit, I got your back like butt cheeks over here. Shit, we doing it.
Hey, I think that there should be something in the Constitution. I don't know how a lot of this stuff works. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm basically learning as I go, like everyone else. I think there should be like a recall process that the membership could do, where, like, any position, if the members feel like, hey, this person's been dropping the ball, you're out of there.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I think that'd solve some problems and stuff, like on a systems level, if it was an option, you know.
Yeah, but
nothing beats.
I interrupted. My bad. I interrupted.
No, you're good, bro. Nothing beats fucking being active, Ron, to go back to your thing. That's the biggest fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
But a lot of times people don't get involved until some shit happens to them, which is what happened to me. Like, I never paid attention to none of the national politics. You know?
Me either.
Yep.
Me either. But back to what Lino was saying, you guys, he was like, imagine being, you know, one of the dudes. Imagine being the new guy going in there that's never been there before, and being surrounded by a bunch of people that just are going to tell you how to do the shortcut. Like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing that? Like when we first started, you know, you had like carriers that would teach you the shortcuts. Like, hey, why are you doing that? Do it this way. Even if it was the wrong way, they're like, dude, just do it this way. It's faster. Do it like the new guy at headquarters, where he's like, man, I'm going to do shit the right way. Fuck yeah. I'm going to do this. And then they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Fresh blood, bro. Fresh blood.
And then they fucking mold you into fucking them. Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. My way or the highway, right?
Then you turn into like Val Fieres or whatever.
Power's looking to stay in power. It's looking to protect itself. You know? That's what it ends up doing.
Man, then you just get fat. Like, they should be like, yeah, we gotta maintain this weight when we get into office. Right? Like, if you went in at like 180 and like 3 years later you're like 375 or something, you have to question it, like, man, well, what the fuck are you doing? Right? Are you even working? Are you you polishing that seat like all day? Are you at lunch all day?
Maybe they need to go out and deliver mail, dude. Shit, I was good until I stopped parking and looping. You know what I mean? I think there was something that they tried to do, a resolution or something like that. I don't know if that's gonna pass over there at the convention, or if that was able to get moved along in the process. I'm unfamiliar with this stuff, but to have people come and deliver mail for 2 weeks out of the year or whatever, I think that was one of the things that Caref did that people liked and shit.
Man, but they should have to do it at peak season.
right
like
in the middle of summer, bro.
Christmas.
Or
Or
you
yeah,
smack in the middle of the hottest and most uncomfortable season. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So you could, stay in
All of
touch a little
December.
bit.
You should have to go all of December.
Right. Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I think a lot
I'm
of
with
these
it,
people in leadership right now are scrambling at national, whatever their position is. Especially if you're an NBA somewhere and you got another NBA running against you, and you never had competition before. And now the competition's here. You're like, oh shit, what do I do? Because you've been handed the fucking keys to the kingdom. You've been appointed. And then you won unopposed because no one ran against you. So of course you get put back in there.
Yeah.
And now they're scrambling, like just like ours out here, Brian Thompson in Region 12. I feel that same thing. I feel he's trying to rip shit off of Bill Kriebel. What he said he's going to do, he's trying to implement certain things now and trainings and this. But let's go back to the blackballing from the good old boys clique. Like, Bill wanted to get to Leadership Academy, right, and other things, but he was blackballed, point blank. They didn't let him. Why do you think that is? Because they want to keep the power to themselves, like you said, They want to keep it in house. It's just it's disgusting. That's why I say there should be terms.
Why do they call it blackballed and not brown ball though? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, what you want? You just ain't getting the fuck in.
yeah. Hey, you know what? Who else is in there? Is Charlie Heeg, the one that you were like, fuck Charlie Heeg.
Yeah, fuck him too.
I
He
like your
stood out
style,
there in the
Ron.
rain. He didn't have nothing to say.
What's that, Lino?
This guy's look, dude.
When that, dude, his name is escaping me. The one that got stabbed in the deli. You were like,
Oh,
look at Charlie Heeg.
Yeah,
The fuck, Charlie? You got nothing to say?
Ray Hodges.
Ray Hodges.
Rest in peace, brother.
Rest
Ray
in
Hodges.
peace, Ray Hodges. Dude, what the fuck, Charlie Heeg or whatever the fuck, dude. These fucking names, dude. Where the fuck are these people coming from?
I should have did that episode on them, but I didn't. There was phone calls between me and a couple of people from that branch out there in 36, and it was funny. It was funny.
Shit,
Charlie.
And I was there, and this is another thing I want to talk about. We have all these people like that want to run for certain things in this union. And I understand if you're far away in a different state, it's understandable, right? But if you are in the same state or one state over, surrounding whatever state that, like for instance here, this happened in New York, I'm in PA. I was there at that fucking sentencing hearing. I was there for the fucking family. It was me who helped that family with paperwork that they needed and gave them resources outside of union shit, right? Union dues pay member or not. Did anybody approach him about joining the union? That I don't know, right? I don't know. I don't have the answers to that question right there. But just because someone didn't pay dues, I believe that there's a human nature aspect to this. Like, this was someone who was brutally fucking murdered, doing his job in the performance of duty. They say he wasn't in the performance of duty because he was in the deli getting a drink or a sandwich, whatever it is. His bag was out there. His cart was out there parked. If it was on his fucking route and he's getting a drink, you're still in the performance of duty. It makes no fucking sense to me. But because you weren't getting a piece of mail in your altercation, you're not in the performance of duty. But anyway, I got off track there. But my point of saying that was all these people, yeah, we got to be there. You know, I didn't see nobody there. Not even any members. I saw John Cruz was with me. Shout out John Cruz. He's running for national trustee. And Carlton Pinto, he was there. And there was one other person. Now, there were 1, 2, 3, I think there was 3 people from Branch 36 leadership in that courtroom. But guess what? They ain't walking with the family. We did. And that shit, that always stuck with me because you were there in the front fucking row. You said nothing to the fucking family. The family didn't acknowledge you, and the family told me otherwise. And I'm going to give you a little thing because I didn't do an episode on this because I let it pass for too long. I was like, oh, that ship sailed. But they told me that they called Mama Rice, Ray's mother. Called her, this and that. I have her number. I called her. I was like, hey, hope everything's going all right. How's everything? Do you need anything? No, okay. I'm like, hey, I wanted to ask you, did they call you? She said, who? And I gave him 2 names from over there from Branch 36. No one called me, Ron. No one. You the only one that's been here, you and Carlton. Carlton Pinto. Again, shout out Carlton Pinto. And this is what I said, listen, I wanted to ask you because I want to do something, and that's what I was going to do that episode. And I said, listen, do you mind if I do this and bring this up and talk about it? Do I have your blessing? And I don't want to continue fighting if you're not okay with it, because I want you to have your what do you call it? Your grieving process, right? I want you to be comfortable and okay with me. She goes, Ron, fight on. Continue fighting the good fight, Ron. Fight on. She said that to me. So again, when I look at leadership and they say one thing, but it's far from what they're fucking telling the truth to be, that should bother. It bothers me, but it should bother other people. And again, even if you weren't in a leadership position, excuse me, where were carriers from New York or from PA if you were on a day off and you talked that shit about solidarity, unionism, all this shit, but you couldn't show up? Rick, you remember that shit was pushed everywhere. I mean, sure it was pushed.
I remember.
Nobody fucking showed up. And that says a lot about us as a whole, as a fucking union. That right there. So I want that shit. Hopefully that shit sinks into people, because that shit, how you gonna preach solidarity and family? We ain't no fucking family in this union. There's cliques. It's like we're in fucking high school. There's subgroups and cliques, and if you go against this one, it's bullshit. But I thought that was garbage for leadership, but also even our own rank and file not to show up and support a family of one of our own who was brutally murdered. But hey, that's just my take on it.
And it's because he wasn't a dues-paying member, right?
Yeah, not at the time.
Yeah, that's fucking whack, bro. Yeah.
So
I don't even blame people that decide not to pay dues. I get that it weakens the whole thing, but I don't have to agree with people to kind of understand their point of view and perspective. They're the workroom floor. You walk around and you see what you see, and you see the hostility. And you're like, what am I even paying this shit for? Like, there's a lot of people that feel that way. They feel like they're not getting enough value for their money, dude. And that's what it ends up being. Like, if you don't feel like you're getting value for what you're purchasing, you're not going to purchase it. That's just what it is. Be better. Be better. Get your rates up. Like, do what you got to do to get your rates up. You're going to see an improvement when people actually see some shit, you know, on the workroom floor. They see a result, a tangible thing that they can fucking touch and see. Like, all right, things are better now. I can start paying union dues because I'll be supporting something that's functioning. If not, you're supporting dysfunction. Anything that you pay for, you're going to get more of. You're creating a market incentive for. So if you're paying for shitty service, you could expect to continue getting shitty and shittier service. Fuck that, dude. Nah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
And since caucus.
Yeah.
Sorry.
BBC.
I like it.
The BBC.
Man, but that should really get people ticked off, man. It really should. It just bothers me that it doesn't sink in to a lot of our members in the union. Yeah.
A lot of our cousins, they don't get it. They don't
and
see it.
You know what? Some people just don't give a fuck, and that's fine because they want to go in, do their job, and go home. And they don't complain. I'm cool with that. The ones that complain, they're the ones that I got a problem with. Like, if you complain or speak anything, family, solidarity, but you don't show up, it's just something as simple writing a fucking witness statement for somebody in the workroom floor in your own fucking installation, your own office. Come on, man. And then you talk shit, you whisper behind their backs, gossip. Again, it's fucking high school, man. It's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. There's so many people I want to name right now.
Name them.
Nope, I'm not gonna, because I just don't give a fuck. They know who they are. They know what I know. They know I know what the fuck they did. Y'all cowards. If y'all listen to this, you're a fucking coward. You know what you did.
This track is coming for you.
Nah, no diss tracks here, man. We done with that. There is no diss tracks for Mike Caref. Again, just to be clear, people just in their fucking feelings, man. Because the fucking some shit was shared and pointed out, and y'all didn't like it. Well, it is what it is, right? Always fair and love in politics, right?
That's right. Do better.
Do
Do
better.
better. That way, I won't talk shit about you. Don't give me anything to talk shit about.
I don't even want to talk shit. I'm just exposing certain things that people unfortunately can't see sometimes, and it's just like it makes no sense. Why can't you see this?
Yeah,
I don't
you're unreasonable. Like it's you don't see what I'm trying to point out here. I'm not making it up. This shit happened, you know. And so what? I'm a bad guy for bringing it up, like to connect that. Hey, maybe the judgment isn't 100% there because I've been critical about Caref, you know.
Yeah.
But it's only about making sure that the person that we do elect in there is the person that's demonstrated for the longest amount of time to have the best decision-making ability and, you know, best performance. I get why people like Caref. He's a, you know, pretty likable, charismatic guy. The way he speaks and stuff, he's, you know, likable. And from what I hear, he's done really good work in his region. You know, he's gotten, I think most of that OIG report that came out for $1 billion, most of that shit comes from money that was paid out there. So shout out to him for that. But that's not the only thing to weigh and consider, I think. I think you got to consider the whole thing. That's something to consider, but that's not all of it. You got to consider how he's made decisions in the past. And the thing that I bring up, and of course they're going to not like that I bring it up again, is how he voted on the executive council for that lawsuit, that defamation lawsuit between Bill Young and brother David Noble. Shout out to David Noble. And so whatever, bro, I guess I'll be the bad guy then. But tell me about that vote and why you decided to vote that way. He's not the only one, by the way. I got to get really into that shit. I requested it from Renfro and them and Nicole Ryan. I never got a response back.
Of course you did.
Yeah, you know. These people don't really respond unless they absolutely have to, unless like you create such a crazy shitstorm and people
push
start
the envelope.
calling. Yeah, you push it. And that's what I've tried to do, bro. I've tried to put pressure and, you know, shit out there and be a little annoying and obnoxious to be able to, hey, like put pressure on these people. Because that's what activism is, bro. You got to be involved in this shit, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So and I try to be involved like however I could figure out, because I don't know how all this stuff works. It's fucking very like difficult to navigate and figure out, you know. But let me figure that shit out and let me tell everybody, because that's what I want. I want everybody involved and fucking knowing how the game goes and being able to fucking hold these bitches accountable, dude. Fuck that.
That's it.
You know, you don't even want to run for nothing.
I don't, man. Fuck all that.
You know what? I hate when they're like, well, this guy ain't trying to do nothing. He ain't trying to run for nothing, man. But sometimes people just want to help and get the word out on their time, and don't want to run. Like, what's the harm in that?
Exactly.
Like, what if motherfuckers don't want the power? What if they don't want that grasp at power or title?
But here's the thing, though. Even if you don't, the weak ones, whatever word you want to put in there, the people who ain't gonna take action, they just want to see the chaos and watch the world burn and talk shit and spread gossip and rumors. They're the ones that are always who are unhappy. They're the ones that are always gonna say, if you're trying, Rick, you're trying to do good for somebody, or for whatever you're doing, you know, or for. They're gonna be like, oh, he's just doing that. He's jockeying for a position at national. He wants a position.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many times I fucking heard that. Fucking funny as shit, dude. And how many times have you heard me say, fuck politics?
Yes.
Never.
Yeah.
I
don't want nothing to do with that
position
shit.
in the NALC. I don't want it. You can keep it. Not my circus, not my fucking clowns. We're in shambles right now. It's never been this bad, right? And you got people, listen, God bless them, right? But you went here 3 years, 5 years, anywhere between 3 and 5, right? And you have the mentality that you're going to change things overnight. God bless you for thinking that. It ain't going to happen. You're not going to change shit overnight, because again, the names and faces can change, but the game remains the same. It's that clear cut and point blank, right?
Hey, I did hear they're bringing the drug testing back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's good. Well, here's the thing: just for new carriers, or is it can everybody get random testing?
For new carriers, I think
They should do random testing. Some of these shit bags need to get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna call and say what it is. No one else wants to say it, but when you got people come in here swaying at their fucking cases, can't even case their mail, driving a fucking vehicle, management sees this. It's gonna take for somebody to fucking die and kill somebody or themselves before it's a real issue. But you could have stopped it beforehand. This is crazy, bro.
The level of not giving a fuck is astronomical. I think the best way to capture what the three of us try to do is we're just trying to be good citizens, dude. Like good community members, you know, like good friends to each other. You know what I mean? Like, shit. I've had Ron and Rick call me and check me on some shit that I was doing online. He's like, hey, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
And real talk, right? Am I lying, guys? You know, and like, you got to consider the source. And when somebody tells you something, that's, you know, even if it kind of stings a little bit, it's not what you want to hear. They're showing you love, bro. They're showing you love. If you can't take tough love, then you just don't even understand what love is, you know? And so when I'm talking shit, it's not that I'm attacking people. I'm just trying to like bring attention to what it is that I know, you know, information that probably isn't known. So fuck it. If I'm a bad guy for that, if you're a bad guy for that, Ron and Rick, then I guess we're going to be what we're going to be.
It's just Big Brother.
That's right.
It's Big Brother.
Lino, there's a little bit of room to grow. I think Rick's number 1. I'm number 2, and then you're at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes
number one for what? That needs to grow?
I'm getting there. When it comes to not letting the bullshit bother them, the garbage.
Oh,
All that bullshit online. And comfort stops. Rick's number 1 on that too.
Yeah, I got time, bro. I know I get caught up sometimes, dude. Like, I got to be careful what I pay attention to. Because when sometimes I'm on and sometimes I'm off. But when I'm on, bro, I'm like, look at this.
On, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, before I forget, we got to have this conversation. Me and Lino were talking earlier today. And the conversation came up, Ron, like, who started talking to who first? And I was like, dude, I think we started talking all around the same time. Because I was like, I started talking to Ron after he had James Henry and I think Corey on his podcast, and you called me. I was like, man, why is Ron calling me on Messenger? Like, I don't know this. I don't know this dude. Why is he calling me?
Yeah, who was it?
And then we started talking, and then I ended up talking to Lino on Facebook, and then gave him a shout out on a podcast, and then we just all started talking. But I think it was around the same time we all connected.
It was a little bit.
Ron?
Well, Lino, for you and me, was a little bit after. It was Tina that actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you speak to Rick before me, or was it me before Rick?
Rick before you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't long after, right? That Tina connected
I don't
us?
think it was.
It wasn't that long.
Yeah, because out of nowhere, I just remember talking to Rick, and then I don't remember when it all happened, but then it was just the three of us.
It was just that caucus.
Just fucking thinking about the random shit when sometimes we'll call each other. Like Rick calls me, hey, you're on the Comfort Stop. And I'm like, yeah, I'm taking an Epsom salt bath, man. I'm just chilling.
I'm on, hey, you ever shower with your dad?
Oh, no, God. That was.
I'm not answering that. Like, damn, really?
I don't do that shit, bro. No.
I didn't answer that. I don't even got a dad. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Ron was walking around with a shitty ass until he was like 10 years old, boy.
Ron was pissed. Like, why the fuck is he asking me this right now live? That's me. Shower.
Boys are crazy.
Dad, shower with my dad.
That was he almost got me just like.
He was like, his face was just like.
He was stunned.
What? Yes, he was stunned. Like, fuck.
What did I just say? That's funny. Or you calling and like someone's driving and you're like, fuck you.
Oh, dude, man. It's just a trip though. Like this whole shit that's happened. Like, I swear, like we've connected. At least for me, for myself, like I've connected with so many people and, like became friends. And like you guys, I talk to like damn near more than my own friends. Like the people here, like just because when we talk, it's mindless. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to have a reason to like hit you guys. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing right now? You know? Man, and it's fucking cool. Like, all right, like it's a trip. It's a trip, man. Like who would have thought?
And it's great conversation too, man. It like flows good, and it's like, damn, it's boundless. We kind of go all over the place. It's scattered. It's messy and fascinating to me. I love it.
Yeah, and it's like, man, I wish we could hit the record button on these phone calls, like, because they're fucking hilarious.
It's probably better than our actual real recordings because I kind of feel
Yes.
when the camera's on, like the pressure's on a little bit.
They're fucking hilarious conversations, dude. Like fucking Ron, like, dude, let Ron, like Ron should have just a fucking podcast with a fucking camera in his car, like a dash cam. Should be fucking hilarious. Like, get the fuck out the way! Fuck! What the fuck? Son of a bitch!
We're gonna be sending you pictures, Ron, and videos and shit from out there, bro. It's fucking. I know that you already had a prior engagement and a prior thing going on, bro. But man, it would have been cool if the three of us would have been able to chill out there.
Yeah, it would have, man. Absolutely. Yeah, send me some because my daughter has her first show tomorrow. Her first
that's what's up.
Paid
School of Rock.
Broadway musical, School of Rock. She's got 17 shows.
Damn.
Starting tomorrow, all of August to the 22nd. So she's getting
Awesome.
it and getting paid. Yeah.
Yeah, we be having a good time, man. Like, and I can't wait till like we start doing our own little fucking, like our little fucking channel of podcasts. Like, just dude, it's gonna
network.
A little network. Yeah,
The Common Sense Network.
it's just fun, funny.
CSN.
Did you guys see Josh Hawley today? Fucking tearing to fucking Anthony Fauci's ass.
I love that guy.
Did you see it, Ron? Holy shit!
Hell yeah, what a statesman, bro.
What color tire you wearing? Well, I would like to fucking plead the. What color's the carpet? I would like to.
He didn't answer a single question.
Nope.
What's your name?
And he got all those people to fucking get jabbed the fuck up, dude. And they called us crazy, like you're fucking nuts.
Bro, isn't that a massive vindication right there, bro? Because I dealt with a lot of pressure. We all did, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Bro, over that
I'm
bullshit.
not getting that shit. You're gonna kill fucking my grandma. Well, fucking keep her inside. Fuck.
Crazy boy.
Man, dude.
Leadership.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Josh Hawley, dude. Oh, and then there was another senator that was cussing him out. Like, what the fuck were you doing? Like, I was like, holy shit. He told his lawyer to go sit in the fucking audience. Like, you're not even allowed to be here. Like, I just want to say, what the fuck were you thinking? Like, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I like that kind of shit. I like holding people's feet to the fire, bro. I like asking people uncomfortable questions about shit that they've done, shit that they've said. I like to point out fucking contradictions, inconsistencies. Fuck yeah, that's what we should all be doing. That's called activism, I feel. Involvement to the extent that you can, because not everybody's got time to make it to every picket line, every meeting, all this other kind of shit. You got to get creative and get in where you could, you know?
Get in where you fit in.
That's right.
Yeah, but we're going to the fucking convention fucking next. I'm leaving on Sunday at like 10 o'clock. I'll be there by like 11. Man, me and Lino are going to be out there and fucking some of the CLC guys are just going to be fucking running rampant, dude.
Shout out.
There's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, we're going to be recording podcasts every day, or we're going to be, dude, what do you mean you're going to record podcasts every day? Aren't you going to go have some fun? What are you going to get into when you get out there? You just going to stay at the hotel? Like I can record a podcast at home. You could take a notebook or do little clips like while you're out there just for like little fucking cliff notes. Like, hey, this is what happened today. Whoop-de boop 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 boom. And then just be out. Like, yeah, dude. Like, I couldn't do like a whole podcast deal like out there.
Yeah, I'm going to take my camera out.
Cam.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I had one of those GoPro cams. I would go out and just be like the adventures of blah, blah, blah. Just see what the fuck you get into, man. That makes for some nice content. Take it out there and talk to the people.
Yeah.
Not letter carriers, like actual people in the community, man. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm going out there with my cam, my little pocket cam and fucking
sunglasses.
I got that too. Yeah, I got that too. I'm gonna get
It's
that
AI though.
Fucking AI.
Fucking AI though. What the fuck?
Bro,
I don't know.
Even cameras are a fucking. It's just like magic if you really sit there and think about it, bro. 200-300. I don't know how many years it's been since the camera's been around, but a few hundred years ago, you tell somebody, "Hey, look at this shit," you know, and they're looking at magic. So why are these anti-AI people using any of that shit, bro? Do they live in a house or do they live in a tent? A teepee.
A teepee. Hey, you know what a teepee represents? What the significance of a teepee?
Tell us.
So, like the Native Americans, they made teepees, and they were supposed to. They were supposed to basically be. Oh, sorry, I got spit in my throat. It's supposed to be like a vagina. It's supposed to be like the inside of a vagina. And like the Native Americans, like when they would fucking sit in their teepees and like, you know, do the sweat, like the sweat things and the little rituals, the hole in the top of the teepee was supposed to be like the exit from the vagina for like birth. It was supposed to be like a birth, like it was a ritual, like that's what you see like when you're being born, unless you're getting cut out out of the stomach. But like if you ever go to a teepee, just like look up. And that's what it's supposed to be, is like being born. Like that's why it's super. Just like if
Like
there's
the
any
birth
Native
canal.
Americans in fucking that will see this, like validate this. The teepees are supposed to be like vaginas.
Give us the game. I guess it's supposed to be like the birth canal.
Yes.
Like going through the birth canal.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds cool, dog. I'm gonna
Is it cool? It's cool, right? And
Yeah,
you
I'm
get
gonna look into that.
and just fucking smoke in the teepee, and you're just like,
Yeah, they were hitting snuffs and tobaccos that would have them hallucinate, bro. And God knows what else too, like
Peyote.
magic mushrooms, peyote, ayahuasca, stuff like that. Yeah, that stuff's been around for thousands of years. So I get that now. That shit's like it's clicking to me.
medicine.
It's cool.
Yeah, that peyote. Man, I went to the gym this morning at like 4 a.m. though.
Shit, I got my cardio in, boy.
Oh, you were up early too. I saw the picture.
Early.
Ron, you got up and did cardio too.
I hit the weights today.
Oh, you did weights?
Slept in. You guys are up. You guys got me beat today. Usually I'm the one that's up early.
Shit, I did back and shoulders, and then fucking tan. Dude, I got roasted in the cannon booth. Dude, fuck. I feel like John Candy in Summer Rental. I'm like, it's a good base. Like, I feel fucked. I feel fucking fucked.
Hell no.
Man.
You got to show me some of them recipes, bro. I've been seeing you guys do your thing, bro, and I'm starting to get like motivated by it. So I got to see what's up with these recipes. Rick sent me a picture of some food that he made at the house that looked like you could buy that shit in one of them canteen fucking things, like one of those cater things, you know?
Oh yeah, the sweet potatoes. Fuck,
That
dude.
look good, dog.
No money.
Did it have a chicken patty on it?
No, I don't eat that stuff no more, Ron.
Good.
You don't eat meat?
No, I eat real like
Lean
chicken
meat.
breast and fucking 93% lean ground beef.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I'll just cook the whole big pack and then just have it leftovers for the week and just reheat it.
3 pounds of ground turkey, 3 pounds of lean ground beef, and I did like 1 or 2 rotisseries, and I put that all in containers after I cook it, different containers, and then I weigh it out when I fucking have my meals. That's it. 6 to 8 ounces of protein, depending on how I feel.
Yeah, dude, I'm throwing like cottage cheese on top of my meals too. That's like extra protein.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even taste bad. It doesn't taste like anything really.
Yogurt's pretty good. The Fage, the fat-free shit.
Yeah. Dude, I like that fucking studio in the back though.
It's getting there, man. People laugh when they say, you know, how much I spend on my shit, and it's just, we don't play games over here, man. Everything is expensive if you want to do what we do. I don't know. I like my toys. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you just got back from vacation too, right?
Did, yeah.
Dude, that hotel where fucking Johnny Cash, half owner. That shit was off the hook.
Yeah. They fucking had his like old school barbershop. They have his pictures all over. He stayed in the fucking penthouse for like 6 months on end and leave and then come back later for 6 months. And when we went there, I was gonna go up. I wanted to get up there and take pictures of the penthouse, and someone was staying in there, and I was like, "Man, how much does that cost?" I'm like, They couldn't even answer it. They're like, he doesn't.
Really?
They don't rent it out. Only a very specific select few of clients they give it to. So
So it
that's
must be somebody that was balling.
yeah, exactly. A lot of money.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
You know, I watched the episode of Little House on the Prairie, and it had Johnny Cash on it. And man, the old man priest, he got sick. You know, he was making a trip to get a donation. He ended up getting sick and staying at Johnny Cash's house. And then Johnny Cash took his fucking priest uniform and tried to rob people, dude. It was fucking crazy. And you're like, dude. And then Johnny Cash was singing some creepy song about little girls and shit. And it was like, whoa. But then at the end, he flew the straight and narrow. Like, you know, I'm sorry.
Man,
Down, down, down. Ring of fire.
what the
Get
fuck
a little
else
higher.
had happened today? Talked about. Oh man, I feel like there was something else.
We talked about Eddie Davidson.
Talked about Manny Peralta and Josh
Caucuses.
Hawley.
Oh, Josh Hawley, Eddie Peralta, Manny
Caucuses.
Peralta. That's crazy, dude.
Manny
Peralta, David Mudd,
David
Anna
Mudd,
Mudd,
the convention,
the
AI.
caucus,
AI.
AI.
Talked about people who want to run for position, but you know, and fight for our rights on Capitol Hill, but yet they don't pay for letter carrier political funds.
Lick
Make
piff,
that make sense.
I'm a hypocrite, right?
lick piff.
Lick piff.
And I donated to Colsa for many years.
I did too. I stopped though. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I donated to Colsep for so long. I didn't even know what it was. When I saw my pay stub one day, I was like, "What is this? Is this like a retirement thing, or is this like,
Nah.
am I donating to like some fund?" And they were like, "No, that's Colsep." I was like, "Well, what's up with it?" Like, all right,
Yeah.
I just hope I hope the craziness brings about some change, man. I really do.
Me too.
And all this bullshit about retired carriers versus active carriers, and we're all letter carriers. Again, same thing with the caucuses. We're all letter carriers. That's it. Why I don't understand, man. It's just, well, you don't deliver mail no more. Fuck you. No, fuck you. I paved the way for you.
I can't wait to retire myself.
And I don't stop caring because I'm not working. I've done that shit for 20 fucking 1 years. I haven't worked in a year and a half. So otherwise it'd be like 23 going on almost. But that doesn't mean that I stop caring and that I don't know what the fuck goes on in there and that I don't talk to people every day. Like, this is a big part of my life even still. The fight has become a big part of my life.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Way bigger than it ever has. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
It's funny how we always gotta go through some because we don't have leadership having our back. So we gotta go through that long bullshit, drawn out process. Whether it's a work injury, a problem with management, whatever problem with pay, put on EP. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's just fucking crazy. There's some great fucking presidents out there who you know they do what they need to do. I mean, those Article 8s. They should write the fucking definition of an Article 8 grievance. It's just the amount of people that don't have their carriers' backs. That's an issue, man.
dude, it took 25 years for me to get an EP.
25 years and you got one. Look at that.
And I never had one until Flagler Post Office. I was like, what, 19, 20 years in?
Damn, 25 for me.
Yeah.
I never got one.
I hadn't even been written up.
Two people probably.
Huh? Sorry. What was
I
that?
never called out, bro. They needed some extra work. I always jumped on it because I like the money.
You were on the shit, yeah. I hadn't gotten a letter of warning or anything for like 15 years, bro. I was chilling in Little River.
Yeah, same here.
Stayed there, dude.
So,
My life
Lino,
changed. Yeah.
how do you feel about Flagler?
Shit, boy. Flagler's a shithole still.
It's haunted. Ron, did you know that Flagler is haunted grounds?
Not haunted grounds, historic
It's
grounds.
fucking haunted, Ron.
Yeah, historic grounds. I tried to get into the documentary a little bit because I like, to add context and a little bit of historical facts.
You're gonna like this.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. And shout out to the brother Stephen Rowe for telling me this information. He's a retired custodian at Flagler. Beautiful human being, cool guy.
Black
He
Wall
told
Street.
me, huh?
The Black Wall Street.
Yeah, basically, bro. Look, that area is it's called Overtown, historic Overtown, Lyric Theater. Like that's the stop on the Metro Rail over there. The same area where that plot of land where Flagler sits at, there used to be a hotel called the Sir John Hotel, and it was a very well-known spot for athletes, musicians, entertainers. You know, like all that.
Muhammad
And
Ali.
Muhammad Ali was there. That underwater picture that you see of Muhammad Ali, I'm sure you've seen it, Ron. You're into fighting and all that, boxing. It was taken there, bro.
No
It was
shit.
fucking taken there. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X walked down 2nd Avenue. Flagler Post Office sits on 500 Northwest 2nd Avenue. They walked that area. Pretty
That's great.
sure, you know, Martin Luther King. Muhammad Ali lived a couple of blocks away, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not a couple blocks, but not far from there.
Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
when? Is that where? Isn't that where? What was it like? Sam Cooke, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, Malcolm X, but they all
Walked.
met in that hotel room.
Dude,
Was it like
I'm not.
nights in Miami or
I'm not sure if it was that hotel room. It could have been, bro. But they all marched down 2nd Avenue. If I'm not mistaken, don't hold me to it. But that whole area, it's a black neighborhood, bro. It was a black neighborhood that was doing very well, and they built the damn interstate highway over that shit, or a part of it. A lot of people got displaced. The community went downhill after that. Miami was a sundown town, and for those that aren't familiar with that, black folks weren't allowed to be in certain parts of Miami, particularly the beach, Miami Beach, after sundown. And so whenever all, the regular spots would close down and, all the performers, the part, whenever the party would stop, it would go to Overtown. Overtown was the spot where it would go and happen at after hours. It was the spot, bro. It was the spot. And it's gone down a lot, unfortunately, since then, and it's not the spot like that anymore. It's been gentrified now, bro. Like there's a lot.
man,
of,
I heard they were making their
construction.
own money over there. Like they had their own little economy, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of thriving black communities, bro. Rosedale's another one. Black Wall Street, I think that was in Oklahoma. A lot
They
of
just
them, dude.
crushed them.
Yeah, I've looked into this stuff, bro. A lot of black communities that were doing well, and you guys could look into this shit. Whoever thinks that I'm talking shit or making it up, it's out there. Were flooded out, built. They had a bunch of public works projects and highways built over a bunch
Highways.
of black communities. Yeah, bro, this is a fact. This is not me making shit up. This is just a matter of record
Overpasses
looking
and
into it.
shit. Like,
Yes,
what?
bro.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called eminent domain and shit. They're supposed to pay you for the value of your property if they're going to build some bullshit on it. Like, we really don't have private property like that, 100% like that. Government could come and take over your
Crazy.
shit. Here's some money for it. You're gone, kind of. I mean, I'm oversimplifying it, but
I love that
That's-
history shit.
it's
Me too.
fucking cool, dude. The older I get, the more fascinated I become with everything that's gone on in the past, and it gives you perspective now for dealing with shit. You know what I mean? It kind of lets you know. You learn from all that historical shit. The older I get, the more curious I become about everything, bro. Like a fucking curious George. Yeah,
That's crazy, dude.
yeah, dog.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna have to get down there sometime
Hey, man. Whenever y'all want, man, I'll
to
show
visit,
you guys.
not move.
You guys should move over here, bro. There's a real estate.
Hot.
I'm not gonna say a meltdown, but the prices have gone down, bro. Like I've showed you guys. You guys could sell those expensive pieces of property that you have over there where you're paying state income tax at, and you instantly get a pay raise, and you're probably gonna be able to pay off your house cash and still have a shit ton of money. What are you guys doing? And then we go work on projects for real, like in person. We're still gonna do that shit regardless. By the way, we're going to a comedy show, Rick and I. And bro, I just
Yeah,
hope
if anybody wants to go to this comedy show, we're going to a comedy show on Tuesday at the Comedy Store.
yeah.
So then we're going to, I think it's the 9 o'clock show.
Yeah,
Justin Schindler's going to go too. So, man, I told him we would meet up. So, yeah, I'm going to meet him over there. We're going to go.
Yeah. Let's get
See
a
this
crowd
comedy.
going. Let's take over. Let's do a letter carrier takeover on the comedy What's the name of the spot?
The Comedy Store,
the Comedy Store.
the
Sorry,
world
yeah.
famous Comedy Store.
Yes, yes.
Hopefully somebody famous, maybe Chappelle will roll through.
I went to the one in Dallas. Well, I didn't go in there, but I sent you a video over there, right, Rick? I know I did, because anything that has to do with comedy, I keep trying to push you toward. I hope that he gets inspired.
That was the
bro.
mothership.
The mothership. The comedy
Yeah.
mothership. That's the one that Rogan owns. That's right.
Yep.
Sorry. I got my names confused there.
Man.
But I'm hoping that we go to this shit, bro, and that I could really persuade Rick to take this comedy stuff serious, because he does it freestyle. And we need to actually sit down and write stuff and fucking like really get that shit pushed, bro. I'm gonna be obnoxious and annoying for the rest of your life, homie, until we give this shit a shot.
Shit. Well, it's about 9:46 my time, 10, 11, 12 Ron's time. And is it 11 o'clock your time? Almost 12?
12:46, about to be 1.
Damn, so you guys are the same amount of hours ahead of me.
We're on the same
Okay.
coast.
Yeah, that's right. For some reason, I was thinking somebody was like only 1 hour behind, like 2 hours.
That's
Can't
when I was overseas, maybe, the other day.
Oh, in Colombia?
Colombia.
Man.
I like it there. You guys will like it there too. When you guys come to Miami, we take advantage that the flight to Colombia is only 3 hours away, and that I speak Spanish, and you can have that experience too, bro. It's a beautiful place, man. I mean, it's poor, of course, you know, but it's a beautiful place, and the people are super friendly and warm and chill. There's a lot of scammers and bullshit that goes on there too. But yeah, bro, we should do the 2-in-1 special, Miami, South Florida.
That sounds funny.
all
The
that.
2-in-1 special.
Yeah, dog. and then Colombia, and then we bounce back. Spend a couple more days in Miami, because, you know, that ride from fucking L.A. to, I'm sorry, not L.A., Vallejo to Colombia is 10 hours. That's ridiculous. We got a pit stop in Miami for a little while.
That's crazy. 10 hours.
Yeah, dog,
That's
you
a
being
tough one, dude.
you being in a coach seat, boy.
I'd
you're a
want to
big
be
guy.
fucking. I'd want to be fucking just put out. Like put me on some fucking anesthesia.
Pill.
Yeah.
I can never sleep in a fucking. I'm so jealous at the people that can. I can never sleep on a plane, bro. Never. You guys do it? Can you do it?
Oh,
Fuck that, bro.
I can.
You can?
Once in a while.
Shit, boy.
shit, man. Ron looks like he's about to fall asleep. So,
Yeah.
yeah, well, I guess we'll just we'll wrap this on up. Like,
Hey,
Who's taking this out?
man,
I
well,
got it.
you gonna take us out of here, Lino?
Yes, sir. Good times, guys. We'll do it again soon. Thanks for
Yeah,
chatting it up. Thank you for tuning in to the Comfort Stop, y'all.
yeah. We're at
Rick
the
Rock.
about to go see Manny Peralta's titties.
Boogies.
Eventually.
All right, y'all.
Late.
Hey.
Man.